I didn't realise that goodbyes was important to you.
What do you mean?
As in, you never told me.
Oh,
You never told me that goodbyes was important to you.
I definitely did.
I'm sure you didn't.
Did I not?
No. That upset you. Like, I'm fucking rubbish at goodbyes.
Yeah.
I don't know, I reckon that
I remember once that you told me to fuck off. And then you did. For 3 weeks, so I couldn't fuck off, could I? You'd already done that for me.
Yeah, but obviously I meant it as a joke. I needed you to leave, but I knew you'd take
You
it
just
as a
walk
joke.
off at the end of a conversation. You just leave whenever.
Oh, don't be
without
bitter.
saying anything for weeks.
Irish exits are famously fashionable and less painful. And you know, I'm rubbish at goodbyes.
Yeah.
I don't see why you should really care anyway. I'm not your girlfriend. Like, don't make me feel like
Yeah, I didn't actually mean
because
to
you
have
can't actually say that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah. It's just if someone died, you'd want to have a proper goodbye.
Dark?
Yeah, but if I died, you wouldn't want the last thing you said to me to be rude. You'd want it to be nice, not dickhead.
That was a joke.
Not if I died. You'd want to remember it as a nice thing and not feel bad. Like, if you went, I'd always want the last thing I said to be like, the best.
Don't do that.
What?
Being all
What?
sentimental.
I've always been sentimental, you know that. Nostalgic for the good times.
Nostalgia is a symptom of dying.
So what if I'm dying?
You're not dying though, are you?
What if I am?
That's not funny. Fucking nostalgia, fucking memories.
Yeah. I've got a good memory. Not like you smoke too much.
Do not? Anyway, I don't need one. Don't want one. Want to keep living forever, moving forwards, not in the past.
I don't live in the past.
You remember literally everything. So anal, you're like an elephant, you never forget.
Elephants have some of the best memory of any other animal. It's so good they can get PTSD. And they can recognise up to 30 other elephants and remember who each of them are.
Here we go again.
They have
I feel like you remember every embarrassing thing I've ever done, every bad thing I've ever said.
Get pretty sentimental.
You must fucking hate me sometimes.
No.
Not even sometimes. I never really hate you either.
Yeah. How many buses do you reckon go past this bus stop every day?
Not sure. I'm not from around here,
So I reckon there's one bus every 10 minutes, and there's just 2 bus routes between 6 a.m. and 9 p.m, so that's 6 buses an hour. So that's 90 buses a day. It's 32,400 a year, and we'll live for 80 years unless we die of the cigarettes or radiation or smartphones or a bus hitting us or the virus. This moment is quite literally 1 in 2.5 million. More rare than 1 in a million.
Quick maths.
When this particular bus passes, it's a 1 in 3 million occurrence. Sort of. Is this significant? I like this bus stop.
This bus stop smells like piss and my can's gone flat. Nice weather at least.
You mean it's not raining?
I just suppose it's what people say, isn't it? The weather's not usually very nice here, so it's just good to say. Doesn't thinking about the past just make you sad all the time?
Why sad?
I don't know. Just don't think about the past. I'm not sentimental.
No, you're right. Not in the slightest.
Haven't got time for it.
Maybe I think you don't care enough.
All right, I care. I'm just not good at showing it. You know I can care.
You think you can care.
You know I could care.
Do you remember the first time you met me then?
Yeah, of course. I think. Sorry, I can't remember exactly when I first met you.
Yeah, you were fucked when you met me.
No,
You were?
I don't think I was.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't remember anyway.
Okay, well, I can remember the first time I remember meeting you. As if you'd remember. Do you?
I'm not saying that. I won't give you the satisfaction.
You can't say that and not tell me.
I can.
Doesn't mean you should.
Then I won't.
You were wearing some kind of purple
Hat.
And you thought I was weird.
I said that one time.
It hurt.
Fine, I thought you were weird when I first met you. But when I first saw you, I thought you looked... lovely.
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 In the hat.
No, the hat was terrible.
Still not left England then?
Yeah? Once?
You want to try and live somewhere else, I reckon. Need to get out of England. It's stifling, makes you stiff.
Expensive.
Not more so than here.
I don't have the money.
You can make the money there.
Can't now.
Cash in hand
I'm
work,
stuck
though.
here now. No money, no visas, Brexit, student debt, taxes.
Money's only a problem if you're afraid to not have any.
As if you've never had any.
I've always worked.
That's because you can always get a job.
Because I've always worked.
No, it's because you sound posh and you went to a private school and you're attractive and cool and people like you.
Like people don't like you.
Sometimes they don't.
Well, I like you.
What difference does that make? Your family is richer than mine. They'd sort you out if you had fuck all.
Don't use that against me.
That's so fucking typical. I'm just trying to point out your perspective or lack of it.
Don't be a miserable
I
twat.
wouldn't move away from England.
Your choice. Gone to the fucking dogs, I'd say.
You need to spend some time in the country.
I get hay fever.
You don't get out of London enough. It makes you sort of hard.
I'm not hard.
You can be. Might be able to look people in the eye.
I can look people in the eye.
Yeah, alright. Look me in the fucking eyes then.
Well, now I don't want to.
Go on.
Okay, but I'm gonna laugh.
Give it a go.
Okay.
So what do you reckon?
About what?
The virus.
Genocide.
Oh, really?
No, that's not actually the right word because a genocide,
Genocide is
a
against a specific racial minority. You don't need to talk down to me.
I wasn't.
You were saying
Well,
genocide.
if you think about it, it's killed a whole town's worth of
Yeah,
people.
but they're not from the same village.
Yeah, but if they were,
Yeah.
it'd be a ghost town by now. Everyone would be dead.
There's mass graves in New York.
None of the shops would have any keepers.
I wonder when they'll dig one here.
I reckon they already have.
Where do you reckon they'll put it?
Well, they're not going to put it near any Tory voters, right?
Probably under the motorway. Level skate park, nowhere posh. Somewhere where a lot of poor people live and black people. Not like the Tories give a shit about black people anyway. Royal family don't. Or anyone with money. What?
You're not black. Or poor.
What, so I'm not allowed to have an opinion?
Yeah, but when you say that, you know it doesn't apply to you. Soapboxing, virtue signalling, it's so blasé. It's not like you know what it's like. You say shit like that, like you know everything already, like you're better than other people because you say that you care, but you don't actually do shit about it.
Okay, LBC. So what if I do actually want to do shit
You
about
shouldn't really
it?
speak for other people if you're not in a position to facilitate real change. Make it part of your casual fucking patter.
Oh, am I not allowed to refer to black people now?
I just think you're not informed enough to speak for others.
And how do you know how well informed I am?
You read The Guardian. Doesn't count as being well informed.
Pot kettle, you read The Guardian as well.
Just because you read The Guardian doesn't mean you're
Well,
informed.
where'd you get your news from then? Don't be a prick.
I don't read anymore.
Exactly.
Why would I? It's just depressing.
Better to know than be fucking ignorant.
I'm not ignorant.
How can you say that when you don't read the news?
I think they're trying to kill people off.
What?
Well, if they kill off all the old people, then we don't need the NHS as much.
Right.
And so they can legitimise its privatisation because we'll need it less.
Big words, stupid conspiracy.
Well, you asked what I thought.
Don't make me sorry that I did.
Old people use the NHS the most. If they're all dead, it's much easier to start an insurance system because you just run it through companies through employment and that. Sorry, that is so bleak.
Like anyone has a job at the moment.
That's true.
Proper one anyway.
Yeah.
How can you even know that though? You don't read the news.
I can know without reading the news. It's all propaganda these days anyway. You just get a sense of these things.
Gonna start a fucking scene about it then.
And maybe I bloody will.
Well, I won't ask next time.
All right then.
You gonna get me a present then? Want something nice, 24. Get me a record.
Hipster.
What?
I'm not getting you one. You never got me a fucking birthday present.
Did I not?
No.
Yeah, I gave you those pills.
You wrote a nice birthday message on them as I remember. Bellend.
They were codeine. It was Benny.
Your leftover codeine.
It was funny at the time, to be fair. You found it funny.
You were quite literally fucked. Fucked in the head.
What? It's funny. You shouldn't go around calling me those names, fucked in the head. Quite like that one, actually.
I was in love with you. I wanted you to show me that you cared.
I went down on you for 17 minutes on your birthday, for fuck's sakes. How else am I meant to show you that I
Shut
cared?
the fuck up. You could have just fucking told me.
Oh, surely you understood the symbolism. No one really enjoys going down on anyone. What is it? My love's language in acts of service?
Do you always have to do that?
What?
Ruin everything? Make everything nice sound very uncomfortable.
You know I was joking.
You were on coke, it doesn't count.
Don't get nasty, you were fucked as well.
You were always fucked.
I wasn't.
It doesn't matter now. You could have said is all.
What?
That you cared.
That I cared.
Yeah.
And what if I couldn't?
Are you saying that you didn't love me then?
No.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying I wasn't sure.
Then you could have at least bought me a birthday present?
Are you serious?
Yes. No birthday present really implies some level of either you love me so much and I love you so much that neither of us minded, or that you couldn't give less of a fuck, and I definitely minded. I'm not being serious.
Funny.
I'm joking.
Okay, well, I thought you could use them. You always had a bad back. You know, it's actually quite difficult to know what's important to other people unless they tell you otherwise. Otherwise, you surely just reckon they're the same as you.
You should never assume that. You're weird.
Don't try and turn this back on me again.
Sorry.
I never knew this bothered you, so...
It's not important to me now. It was important to me then.
Didn't know you smoke now.
I smoked before with you.
After sex.
Always loved a ciggy.
No, you haven't. Your friends told me that you only started when I was around.
No, that's bullshit.
Trying to impress me.
I like the smell. You don't think I look cool?
No, you smoke like a virgin.
Oh.
You working at the moment then?
Yeah, sort of. Not really. Got the old filing job back, I guess. It's less hours though, it's just not enough.
You writing?
No one's paying.
But you're writing.
Still going.
Any good?
Some of it.
Any of it about me?
No.
I don't believe you.
Then don't. What about you then?
Yeah, I'm working. Bits and bobs. Pub only took me back on the weekend, so the pockets are feeling a bit light.
When you're writing?
No one's paying.
But you're still writing.
Yeah.
Any of it good?
Some of it.
Any of it about me?
No. But same as you, no one's paying, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Writing for the feeling doesn't really feel like enough anymore. No one's taking, no one's showing, no one's buying. I just don't want another hobby.
I don't reckon it's ever been just a hobby for you.
I might as well have started fucking gardening.
Don't be negative.
No, sorry, I'm not. It's just we can't even afford the fucking pub anymore. We're literally stood opposite the pub drinking cans because we can't afford the pub. Wishing we were in the fucking pub, but we're not. And I fucking love that pub.
I thought you liked this.
No one likes hanging out at a bus stop just because it's a nice one. Doesn't mean that I wouldn't rather be standing in the pub instead. I feel like a fucking teenager.
We could go to the pub.
Oh yeah, with what?
I've got a tenner.
And you want to spend it?
It's not my last one.
Don't lie.
Okay, it's my last one.
Till when?
Thursday.
It's only Sunday.
I eat the office anyway, out the shared fridge.
I've got nothing.
So,
So I can't buy you anything back.
that's okay. It'd be nice, like old times.
Spending your last tenner on me.
Why not? You in?
If you're offering.
Alright.
This one's flat now anyway.
Yeah, it happens with those cans.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah, sure, let's go.